My name's Lou, and this is Alan.
Hello.
And we are currently Year 2 students from UE at Nurseline Community Services. And it is our 8th week of placement.
This was our first time doing our community placement, which is a total complete different from mental health placement.
Yeah, we've been used to inpatient settings, so community has been really interesting for us.
The way they deliver the care package is not the same thing how carers will deliver care to a patient in a mental health hospital, because obviously in a community mental health, clinicians will still have to go through meetings and go through discussions with the OTs, specialists, PBS, based on analyzing and assessing their overall behavior, their overall well-being, and what is the best action to take. I think that's mainly stood out for me, because the way they just do it was completely different compared to my experience in mental health.
I think that one thing that's really stood out to me about Nurseline is that they fit a really kind of niche gap in the market, because they're really suitable for a lot of complex families, people that need a lot of, they have a lot of kind of comorbidities, and they need a lot of care in a lot of different ways. And I think the NHS, it can provide a lot, but I think there is a gap, and I think Nurseline really fill that gap. Speaking with families, and they don't even realise that a company like Nurseline exists. And I think that it's really helped a lot of families with a lot of kind of complex care needs. One thing that I think is really good is that Nurseline does focus a lot on what is good about a person, what's good about their care, what they're doing, what their growth is. It's not just focusing on the negatives. I think Nurseline is really, really good at looking at the person as a whole and about their life as a whole.
One of the best experiences I've had is based on doing our assessment, because obviously because it's still different in terms of the mental health. It's kind of similar, but the processes and the procedures are different. And for me, I would say I've learned quite a lot in terms of how you document, how you save what you usually talk about, which is one of the most best things that I really enjoyed so far. And I've learned a lot, which has given me the boost, which has given me the confidence to perform certain tasks. So other than that, it's been really amazing.
I think going from year 1 to year 2, taking the skills that we learned in year 1 and applying it to a community service has been really, really good for our confidence as student mental health nurses. So I feel a lot more comfortable doing assessments, updating and uploading care plans, whether it's documenting or whether it's interacting with service users and families and everything else. I think that doing that in a different placement and not just a ward setting has been really, really good for us. Some of the most rewarding moments during our placement here at Nurseline has been seeing service users and families get their independence back. We've been here for 8 weeks now, so having observed and being a part of however many MDTs and however many visits, seeing families grow and heal and get the support that they need, and seeing the improvement and seeing how much it is helping them, and seeing them getting their independence back and being able to see their family for Christmas, and going down from say a 4-to-1 to a 3-to-1, maybe a 2-to-1, is easily the most rewarding part. But I think as well, gaining my own independence is growing my skills and feeling more confident in creating care plans and documenting things on my own, and feeling more confident in my own abilities. I think that's also been really rewarding for myself, being able to see myself grow as well. As student nurses, a lot of us don't really know where we want to go with our degree, because there are so many opportunities for us. So in year 1, just having kind of ward-based placements, it's the same for a lot of students. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to go into some kind of community healthcare or not, and what that would look like. And I think an experience here at Nurseline and kind of seeing how community services run and what that experience does entail has been so useful for just our experiences and our skills and our knowledge. A lot really, but as Alan was saying, it's been very good for kind of like our independence and our confidence, because it is, at the end of the day, it is the core skills, but it's expanding them and being able to use them in a lot of different settings. And I think that's really beneficial for us as student nurses. We are very lucky to have been able to do a placement here at Nurseline, because it does work slightly different to a lot of other community placements. And by dealing with a lot of kind of complex families, people with a lot of different needs, the team here have been so supportive, so friendly and welcoming. I don't know about you, but I genuinely do feel kind of cared for and looked after here. I think my skill set's grown a lot.
The Nurseline Community Service staff members have been really good in terms of providing the best support and always sticking around to others below them, like students like us. You guys are really great. If you're watching this, Andrew, I know you're gonna watch this obviously. I appreciate what you do. Viv, Liz, Beth, Catherine, love you guys. Thank you for everything what you guys do obviously, and the other teams as well. Faith, same thing. Iggy, the best. VPN, thank you guys for everything you guys did for us, and we really appreciate it for all the support. Like, you guys have been incredible with us. Chess, thank you so much for being the best assessor ever, and same thing with Iggy and with everybody else.
Thank you so much, guys. We felt so supported and welcomed, and we've had so many opportunities. Thanks to you guys.
Thank you.